Did you know that about 10 million people become students in the world? Yes, you hear correctly. 10 million people. And now think about which opportunity you will lose if you're not prepared to your exam correctly. But don't worry, today you have me and you will learn how to properly prepare for the exam and what you should pay attention to become a student at the world's top university. If you watch this video until the end, you will gain a valuable insights. Don't lose this opportunity. Don't waste your time and be attentive and watch video further. I will leave useful links for you in the description under this video, and go and please read everything and become a part of our big Tutorina family. And now we start to do some math, to see how it's easy if you understand, and let's start with some logarithmic equation. I hope you already know about logs. If not, then we studied together today. And I already prepare for you the first equation. You need to solve it, and you see you have ln of 2x minus 3 plus ln of x minus 5 plus equals to ln of 3x plus 1. If you have a question to solve, it means you need to find solution for this equation. And in this case, you see they not give you any domain. It means you need to find all solutions. What to do? First of all, logarithmic function has some domain which not all real numbers, because we know that argument of any log cannot be negative number. It's mean always, please pay attention, because a lot of students miss this detail and then not get all of correct solutions. Because if you miss this, you could write more than needed or less than needed solution. That means first of all, we start with the domain. Because again, all of arguments need to be positive. It's mean 2x minus 3 needs to be positive. It's mean greater than 0. X minus 5 needs to be greater than 0. And also we have one more log, and it has argument 3x plus 1. It means 3x plus 1 also needs to be greater than 0. And then if you want, you solve to get some interval for x. If not, then you just keep this in mind, and then after you get a solution, then you back and see do you really does all of the numbers fit it or not. It's mean, but here I solve it also because it's linear inequality, and you also have idea how to solve linear inequalities. It's mean 2x minus 3 we bring to the right, it just becomes 2x greater than 3. For second inequality, same, it's x greater than 5, and for third inequality, it's 3x greater than negative 1. It's mean you see that we have a logs, but also we have a linear equations. It's mean remember that in all questions, topics, and very complex or complicated or any crazy question, it's always mixture of the topics. It's mean it's not enough just to know algebra but don't know functions, or to know functions and don't know differentiation. It's mean always you need to study everything, because all of the topics relate to each other. But of course the most important one is algebra, because it's foundation for all of other topics. Okay, back to our solution, you see, and then from the first we have 2x greater than 3. It's mean now I divided both sides by 2. It's mean you get x greater than 3 over 2. No, second is just x greater than 5, and third one also both sides I divided by 3. It's mean we got x equals to minus 1 over 3. And now you see that we need to get interval for which all of these three inequalities work. And you see that we sketch, I just sketch a number line x. Also, by the way, in the next part of the video, I tell you a little secret that will help you to speed up your preparation for the exam. Are you ready? Okay, then continue with our number line. Then minus 1 over 3 is the smallest one. It's negative 1 over 3. Then it's 3 over 2 because it's 1.5, and then it's 5. And we have greater than negative 1 over 3 is this interval, right? Then greater than 3 over 2 is this interval, right? And then greater than 5 is this one. And now if you look for all of these inequalities together, yes, then common interval for all, it's x greater than 5. Yes, that's why now you see that we have a domain, yeah, and it means we're only interested in solutions which x greater than 5, because only for these values you get like correct solution for logs, because you not get negative argument. Remember about this, yeah. And also, by the way, yeah, why do you please, yeah, like write in the comments like your opinion about why in mathematics and also in physics, also like in real world problems, yeah, like we're using natural log, yeah, we're not using, for example, log with base like 2477. Why we always use log with base e? It means it's like ln or natural log, yeah. I wait for your comments. Okay, and this we just discussed the domain. It's mean now we move and start to solve equation. It's mean for this also what you need to know like laws of simplification for logs. And I just like write you few, yes, that you memorize, and if you remember it's good, if not then yeah, I just write you, because yeah, here we need to use it. It's mean yeah, I just refresh your knowledge. Yeah, for example, if you have like ln a plus, and I also use just ln, but it works for any log. It doesn't matter what base, for any log it works. I use ln because firstly we have it in a question, but also yeah, because it's like shorter to write, yeah, because if you have log and also some base, then yeah, it's a long annotation. That's why yeah, I also prefer to use a natural log. It's mean we have a property, then it's just ln of a product, yeah. It's mean when we have sum of ln, that's just equal to ln of product. Similar we have for difference. When we have difference of ln's, then it's just ln of a fraction. It means it's ln of a over b. Yeah, and then you have, if you have like ln of a to power n, yeah, it's called the power rule. It's mean n you could bring as a coefficient. It means it's n times ln of a. And also we have changing the base formula. No, okay, I write, yes, and you just see that you have, for example, if you have ln a, then we could change it to any base. It's, for example, log with base 2 of a over log of old base e, if it's ln, yeah, also with base 2. And this like 4 important rules which you need to know for logs, and you see that only using these rules you could simplify, yeah, like everything about log. It's mean now you see that we need to back to our equation, yeah, and see how to simplify it. And also, yeah, like while you are watching this video, my channel has already released like several other videos about functions, yeah, and function is also like very important in math. That's why take a look, and I am sure you will like it. Okay, back to our log equation. Just a second, because yeah, I not remember 2x minus 3, okay. Then you have ln of, one more time, 2x minus 3 plus ln of x minus 5, and it's equal to ln 3x plus 1. ln 3x plus 1. Now you see, do you see like which rule to use? Right, as the first one, because on the left hand side we have sum of the logs. It's mean on the left hand side we need to multiply 2x minus 3 using this product rule times by x minus 5, yeah, because like sum of the logs, it's just log of product, and then it's equal to ln of 3x plus 1. And now you see what we have. We have ln equals to ln. Yeah, for example, apple equals to apple. And when it's possible, when we have the same apple and when we have the same ln. Yeah, it's mean if we have like ln equals to ln, then we could equal arguments. It's mean it's not canceling ln, because some students think that you just like cross ln. No, ln with nothing, it's like just English letters, it's not math. Yes, this is very important. That's why any function, and ln is also function, has argument. It means it could be like ln 2, ln x, like ln of 5x plus 4, or just ln a. Yeah, it means not just like two letters. It's important. That's why idea we not cross ln as some students think. We just equal arguments again, because apple equals to apple when it's the same apples. Yeah, here's the same idea. That's why we just take argument of the ln on the left hand side and equals to argument of ln on the right hand side. That means you have here 2x minus 3. Yeah, what we have times by x minus 5 equals to 3x plus 1. And now you see that what? You just have a equation for x. Yeah, it's not logarithmic equation anymore. Now it started to be, and I see because already, yeah, if you expand the left hand side, it's a quadratic. It's mean just quadratic equation. Yeah, it's mean you see that we start with logarithmic equation and go to quadratic. That's why please continue and remember that I promise you to tell a little secret. Then like secret that like if you buy any topic or a full course, then each topic includes my 5 golden rules, and this is very important to apply in your life. And it's not just about mathematics, it's about all areas of your life, and it's really helpful. That's why remember, yeah, like a little secret that always as a bonus you get my 5 golden rules, and then you will be happy and healthy person. Okay, continue to solve. Now just expand left hand side. We have 2x times x. Yeah, because multiplication, it's meant 2x we times by second brackets, and then the same minus 3 we times by second brackets. It's meant 2x times x is just 2x squared. Then minus, because 2x times negative 5 is a negative, it's mean minus 10x. Then minus 3 times x is minus 3x. And then minus 3 times minus 5, it's positive 15, because negative times negative is positive, and then it's just 3x plus 1. And how we solve quadratic equation? Right, we move everything to one side to make it equals to 0. That means now you have 2x squared minus 10x minus 3x plus 15 minus 3x minus 1 equals to 0, because when you move to other side, you change the sign. Yes, that's why 3x plus 1 becomes negative 3x, negative 1. And now we collect like terms. Yeah, it's mean what like terms? It's x, x, and x. Yeah, because it's like apples plus apples plus apples. Yeah, we could sum only like terms. Okay, then you have 2x squared minus minus 10x minus 3x, it's what? Minus 13x, and then minus 13x minus 3x, it's minus 16x. It's mean here together you get minus 16x, then plus 15 minus 1, also, yes, it's like terms, because it's just like constant, yeah, it's a number. And then it's plus 14 equals to 0. And now you see that all of coefficients of this quadratic equation divisible by 2. It's meant to make it simpler, we divided full equation by 2. Okay, you have 2x squared divided by 2 just x squared, minus 16x divided by 2 just 8x, and then 14 divided by 2 is 7. It's mean plus 7 equals to 0. And now you see, or what? If you know like Viet's theorem to get roots of quadratic equation, or factorization if you see how to factorize, or quadratic formula. Yeah, here I think factorization is the easiest one. It's because you have x squared, it's mean you see it's like x and x only possibility, and then to have plus 7, it's what, like factors of 7 is 7 and 1. Yeah, it's mean, and because it's plus 7, it's mean we have two possibilities, or plus 7 plus 1 in the brackets, or minus 7 minus 1 in the brackets. But because you have in the middle minus 8x, that's why we take with a minus. And also, if you're not sure, but you write factorization, then just like expand it and see, do you have the same or not? Yeah, because always important in math, if you're not sure, you could check, yeah, because you have like some techniques how to check it. And again, you're not memorizing formulas, you're not memorizing tricks, you understand. Yeah, for example, if you need solution, you know that you need to do what you need to do. You just like get a number and then substitute into equation to see like is it work or not. Yeah. Okay, then Oh, sorry, I told -1, but write 7, sorry. Yeah, it's -1. Yeah, it's 7 and 1. And now, no, just by the way, on the right, I show you if you expand what happened, yeah, it becomes x times x is x squared, then it's -7x, then it's, sorry, I multiply not by this, I firstly times x by second bracket, minus x, then -7 times x, it's -7x, -7 times -1, it's +1, equals to 0. And now you see that if you combine, you get x squared minus 8x plus 1 equals to 0. And you see, yeah, you have a solution. Okay, and now what? When we have it in factorized form, then what? We just need to do equal, yeah, because product equals to 0 when each factor equals to 0. It's mean, or we have x minus 7 equals to 0, or we have x minus 1, sorry, minus 1 equals to 0. And now you see that we have two solutions. X equals to 7 and x equals to 1. And what? Important, yeah, you remember that I told you in the beginning that for logarithmic equation domain is very important, yeah, because sometimes like not all solutions like work, and that's why please back to domain where we write a domain, and what? We have x greater or equals than 5, yeah, and we have 1 and 7. It's mean what? 1 doesn't work here. And if you miss this, then you not get a right solution. Yes, it's always very important to understand. Yeah, to understand that any logarithmic function need to have a positive argument, because you cannot have like ln of -5, yeah, or ln of -2. This is impossible. Yeah, because also like inverse function to ln is exponent. It means then you back to question. Yeah, and then you write final answer here, just x equals to 7, because of the domain. It's mean only one solution, yeah, like works here and give you correct result. Okay, and as I promised in the beginning of this video, that I give you a bonus, and it's like a really crazy bonus. Yeah, I give you a discount code for 15% discount using the secret word YouTube. Really, 15% discount, imagine. And then visit my website. In the description of the video you have it, and leave your order for the topic algebra, and you get 15% discount. But also you could buy a full course and you get the same 15% discount. And also you could buy as many topics as you want, and for everything you get 15% discount. Remember the secret word? Yes, YouTube, you're right. Okay, and then in the next video we will consider Maclaurin series, and that's why, of course, very important, subscribe the channel, don't miss out. And of course, yeah, like I'm waiting for your like if you not put it yet. And on this I want to say you goodbye. We'll be glad to see you on my lessons, and welcome to our big Tutorina family. Let's change your life through study.